skate blades turned weapons to stick tape scandals. These are the 12 times when NHL players were caught cheating. While the NHL isn't entirely for its crazy antics, these cheating moments will leave you in awe, and we will kick things off with the mischievous Jason Spezza, a man who thought he could outsmart the refs with a move straight out of the playbook of mischievous kids. Joe Spezza has always been the goofy one in the NHL, and he pulled off some weird antics in the game in 2019 in Florida. If you don't know, ice hockey sticks are measured so no one gets an undue advantage. Anticipating a stick measurement, he decides to break his stick before they could even lay a ruler on it.
He's looking, he sees it, he knows he's in trouble, so he breaks it.
It's like the hockey version of hide and seek, but with equipment. Spoiler alert, it didn't quite work out for him. Nice try though. Ron Wilson, the Leafs head coach, was hoping for some magic, but the Leafs ended up losing the game. Oops, maybe next time Spezza should save the disappearing act for a birthday party magic show. The next cheating on our list led to a victory which made it even more sinister. And the culprit is Matt Murray. You won't believe what went down in the game between Toronto versus Wild. Matt Murray, the Toronto goalie, pulled off some heroics, stopping 25 shots and making this incredible save against Kirill Kaprizov in the final moments of the game.
Off the wall, Kaprizov centers! And a sliding save by Murray!
The Leafs ended up winning 4-3, but was the victory as clean as it looks on the score sheet? Murray was on fire, but here's the kicker. He accidentally dislodged the net not once, not twice, but 3 times during the game. And get this, he wasn't even getting bumped or pushed around. The Wild, though, they're not buying it. They think Murray was intentionally knocking the net off its moorings, especially when they were turning up the heat. Now let's move on to crazy off-the-field antics, where we've got Martin Brodeur, the goalie extraordinaire. He had the glove saves on the ice, but fumbled in the relationship arena when he got involved with his sister-in-law. Talk about a family affair gone wrong. Now, we've all heard of love triangles, but a love triangle involving his wife, his brother, and his sister-in-law? After the divorce, Brodeur had to shell out a cool $500,000 annually in alimony until 2020. Ouch! When it comes to stealing something that doesn't belong to you, Brodeur isn't alone, as our next cheating moment will leave you scratching your head. It is not every time that you see a hockey player steal the stick of another player and actually use it. Well, Evangy decided to defy all the rules of the game as he stole the hockey stick off an opponent in the game. Kuznetsov's stick dropped during a clash, and instead of picking up his stick, he opted for the easier option by picking up Holden's stick before he was caught by the referee and ushered out of the game.
It's caught between the stanchions. Now, Kuzi also dropped his stick on the ice. Instead of grabbing his own, he grabs Holden.
His actions were against the rules of the game, even if they went unpunished. We've witnessed a lot of cheating and unethical moments in NHL games, but this particular one appears good and captivating on the eye. Speaking of cute cheating, if there's any word like that, Kevin Fiala, the left winger for the Minnesota Wilds, demonstrated the true meaning of brothers helping brothers. During his team's game against the Nashville Predators, Bito's stick fell to the floor. However, his teammate, upon seeing this, quickly opted to flip it back to him, which is contrary to the rules. According to the rules, players are only allowed to walk to the bench to acquire a new stick if there's falls or breaks. Perhaps Kevin was trying to prevent his team from losing a player. Another off-the-field antics that got tongues raggling was Connor McDavid's cheating escapade with his girlfriend Lauren Kyle. Connor McDavid, who is regarded as one of the best players in NHL history, couldn't extend his on-field success to his relationship. In a video that surfaced the internet, Connor was caught on camera holding another girl's hand, which led many to believe he was cheating on his partner.
God damn, is he hammered. Hey, Connor.
Although the authentication of the cheating allegation still looked sketchy, as some are of the option that it was an old video. Have we talked about any funny cheating moments yet? Here is another to add to the list. For me, one of the most humorous moments in the NHL was the Avery and Brodeur scene from March 13th, 2008. In the third game of a Rangers-Devils series, Avery was attempting to keep Brodeur from seeing the puck. He was seen intimidating him, waving his arms and moving his stick in front of him. Despite being viewed as unsportsmanlike, the performance was iconic and funny.
Tactics, call it antics. Call it effective in the end. This is unbelievable. I've never seen anything like this.
And it actually birthed a new NHL rule. Many have tagged it the Sean Avery rule. And the next cheating moment definitely ups the ante. Ryan Getzlaf pulled off a vanishing act in a game between Calgary Flames versus Anaheim Ducks. Calgary Flames were trailing Anaheim Ducks by 2-1 when they appeared to have put the puck over the goal line, but the officials delivered a no-goal decision. Nevertheless, video footage suggested that Ryan Getzlaf of Ducks may have engaged in some sort of cheating, although it's not entirely credible that he truly hid the ball in his pocket. His slick and clear denial of it in the post-match interview garnered a lot of attention.
Oh, it wasn't me for sure. It might have been somebody else. I don't know.
Without Marc-Andre Fleury's empty net blocking moment, a list of the NHL's funniest cheating moments would be incomplete. The Canadian-born goalie provided us with a dose of pure comical relief during his team's 4-1 loss to the Winnipeg Jets. The 39-year-old used his stick to construct a small snow wall in the hope that it would stop a puck from entering. Sadly, he was discovered by the referees, who promptly rushed to remove the snow.
He put snow in there. I'm not sure, eh?
Fleury had a mischievous smirk on his face and was spotted covering it when the camera was on him. If you are talking about cheating, then you have to mention Brad Marchand, who is considered one of the bad boys of ice hockey.
I'd have made otherwise, but that was about it. You ever try one of those?
Many fans appear to be familiar with his on-field antics, and by now, what he has done again will undoubtedly be on people's minds. Well, Brad Marchand did what Brad Marchand does best during a second-round face-off between the Bruins and the Blue Jackets, as he lifted his right skate and stomped down forcefully on Atkinson's stick blade while the linesman was still setting to drop the puck. When Atkinson noticed that his stick was broken, he protested to the referee to explain what had happened, and the referee duly intervened. An obviously frustrated Atkinson walked to the bench to get a fresh stick, and on the way back to the duck, he aggressively bumped into Marchand. Naturally, you don't think Marchand's going to be a gentleman, do you? Pretty sure you can also place all of your money on a Marchand revenge. Your bet is as good as right, as Marchand spinned around right away and caught Atkinson in the nape of the neck with a stick. Whew! Are sticking hands a crime? Let's take it up with Anton. Oh, Anton Khudobin got caught red-handed, or should I say sticky-handed, for using some forbidden stick tape during the match. Guess who played the tattletale? Yep, the Flames players snitched on him to the officials. Talk about team spirit, right? Now, here's the quirky part of the story. Apparently, outfield players can go wild with any color of stick tape they fancy, but goalie rules? Oh no, it's a whole different ballgame. Now, what do you call a player who decides to act like a keeper? A first-timer would have mistaken Roman Josi for a goaltender. That explains how amazing his save against the Dallas Stars was. It would be almost impossible to think of the Swiss as a defenseman. In an attempt to deflect a Wyatt Johnson shot for the Stars away from the net, Josie made an incredible glove save by swiping the puck away with his hand.
City, Josi goes, oh, and he gets the glove on it.
His play prevented Dallas from scoring what would have been an easy goal while showcasing his hidden goalkeeping prowess. Since the goalkeeper is allowed to use their hands to stop an impeding goal, Josie's attempt to save the ball with his hands is obviously against the rules. No offense to the Dallas fans, but if the referee had called for a penalty shot, I wouldn't have been happy. That save was too good to be penalized for. That's all we have for today. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for future videos. See you next time.